Hi everyone, if you're watching from the future, this is the live what sold for the week of June 20th. We're gonna just kind of let people funnel in here for a little bit. There's people waiting before we get started. We'll just get there. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hello, Pralini. How you doing? For some reason, I think YouTube, like something got weird with the scheduling. It was supposed to be 7 o'clock, and then it wasn't. And so if people were waiting, I'm sorry. I will be right back. I need my coffee. Hey, Hunter and Gravity Goods. Yeah, so I wanted to do this one just because I figured it would be a good opportunity for people to ask questions and have a little back and forth on some of these. Hopefully, we get a few other postcard sellers in here or postcard even collectors. I know that based on some of the comments and messages that those folks typically are watching these. So I might start doing these like maybe once a month or maybe once every other month. Not really sure yet. We'll see. We'll see how this goes, and we'll see what the response is and comments from future watchers and all of that stuff. I'm gonna wait till about maybe about 8 minutes, 9 minutes here till just before 7 to start jumping into it. So how was everybody's weekend? Go to some good yard sales and yard sales or estate sales or thrift shops or anything good? You guys pretty much saw how mine was. I went to 2 sales, wasn't planning on going to any, and like found crazy gold at both of them. I am 2 for 2 in 2021 at yard sales right now, which I feel like is setting a unreasonable precedent for the coming months. That record collection today, I'm for $60. I will probably make 50 of that back on the Prince record. It's in pretty good condition. There's not they come up, but there's not a ton of them. Like if you look at Prince self-titled LP, there's like less than, let's see, how many are available right now? Print self-titled, there's only 46 results. And I only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's roughly about 15 of them out there. on eBay right now. So I'll probably put mine up at like $55 and then just wait it out. Like, there's several other records in there that, any 2 or 3 of them. Oh, thanks. It's actually Hiss. Yeah, there's the Guess Who, Mike and the Mechanics. Like, she wanted $2 a record, but it's late. It was like 2:00 on Sunday. There was nobody else at the sale. Hey, Butterfly Hustles, how you doing? All right, let's jump into it. So I'm gonna try to keep I said 8 minutes. That was not true. Well, I don't want to sit around and waste your time. And if there's somebody who's watching from the future, they don't want to see nothing. So we're just gonna go. And if people come in late, you know what? They can watch on the rerun. So I have chat open here. I'm gonna try to keep an eye on it. It's gonna be a little difficult for me to kind of bounce between it. If you guys have questions, just pop them in the chat. I'll try to respond. And hi, Amy. So I'll try to respond to any questions if you have them. And yeah, we'll go from there. So let's just go ahead and start. Let me get set up here. There we go. Look at all those tabs. So let's start with the numbers. 74 cards sold this week. That's up by about 20 cards from last week. Actually, like 18 from last week. For gross sales of approximately $440, which is up around $40 from last week. So I'm, a lot of it has to do with I'm listing lower price cards right now. So that's why we're seeing the number go up, but we're not seeing the big jumps in value. So that's that. So if you've been watching the What Sold, you've probably been seeing a lot of these. A lot of them have sold. These are the Cooperstown Hall of Fame plaque postcards. They've been making these for like 20 years. These are not particularly old, 2004. I got these from my former partner when I was in California. Bought all of our postcards for $200. And this was one of them that sold. I probably sold, of these Cooperstown ones, like maybe 10, I want to say. And I just listed them all at the exact same price, $3.95 per card. There's still some good ones left. I'm surprised Babe Ruth hasn't sold yet. Mickey Mantle hasn't sold yet. Yogi Berra sold for $3.95, free ship. This one sold really quickly. Public school in Tucumcari, New Mexico. This is a what we would call divided back postcard, right? We can see pretty easily. Well, first of all, I mean, one way to date your postcards is when they write the date right on the postcard. Pretty convenient. And then obviously we have the dividing line down the back of the card. That's the other way that we can date it. If you guys are ever listing postcards, you want to like be able to know the approximate age. You can just go, if you can identify, is it linen? Is it divided back? Is it an undivided back? You can just go into eBay and you select the drop down of divided back linen, chrome, and it'll tell you approximate age. So these go up to right around the 1915, late teens. And kind of cool. This looks like a band photo, don't you think? Like a bunch of people like hanging out in front of the school. It looks like the cover of an album. This one sold for an amount of money that I don't remember. Helps if I get on the right thing. $6.95 free shipping. Moving right along. I'm going to have to move quicker. Otherwise, this is going to be like a 2-hour video. Campus and administration building in Kerrville, Texas. Pretty unremarkable, boring card. I think I showed this one last week. How did this get in here? $2.95 free shipping. Antoine's Restaurant. This one's linen. You can tell. There we go. That's a great way to. Can you see the cross hatching there? Like when you feel these cards, they feel thicker, and you can feel that texture. You can really see it like right about here. And that's a linen postcard. That's a pretty easy to identify. They don't always have this border. This one is posted 1939, so really kind of in the wheelhouse of when the linen postcards were created. Not huge money, this one. There's a lot of them out there, so I listed it at $2.95, sent out 5% off offer, and somebody took me up on it. You're going to hear me say that same thing over and over and over again. This one is super cool. Okay, so it's Disney World Vacation Land Resort. This one came from Cameron. Thank you once again, Cameron. What is special about this one is, if you look closely, you'll notice it's a model of Vacation Land Resort, and it's not actually Vacation Land Resort. It was sent out in 1971. So what year did Vacation Land Resort open in Walt Disney World? Well, it says right here, October 1971. So this was postmarked in May 1971, which means it was sent out before Disney World was opened. Or Vacation Land, anyways. So before